Hey guys, how are you? Mike here from the Wellness Bucket. Thank you so much for joining me for another Motivation Monday message. Always a pleasure to be here with you guys. So thank you for being here, and let's go ahead and dive into this week's message, which I'm completely fired up and excited to bring to you guys. I actually just this Saturday I finished my very first ultra marathon, 50 miles, and definitely wasn't easy, but it was on my bucket list, and I got it done. So I want to share with you guys 3 things that I actually learned from my ultra marathon experience, going out there and completing those 50 miles, which wasn't easy. And by the way, I can't really move right now too much from that experience, but I want to share with you 3 lessons that came out of that really challenging and tough experience, because as this new year takes off now, 2016, I'm sure we all have our own set of goals, and some of them are definitely more challenging, I'm assuming, than others, right? So when it comes to those difficult goals, 3 things that I think that I learned from my experience that hopefully you guys can apply to your goals this year to help you to get through those tough goals that you maybe have set for yourself. So number one goal that I learned during my ultra marathon was, I was scared of it. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared of the distance. What if I don't finish? And the island, Catalina Island, that I did the run on, there was like wild buffalo, that roamed the island. Like, what if one of these things, tramples me or whatnot? So there was a lot of fear there. And as much as I thought about pulling out of the race, I didn't. And because I refused to let fear guide me. So number 1 is, let's not let fear guide us. Let's be guided by faith, not fear. And when I say faith, I don't necessarily mean religious faith, and there's nothing wrong with that either, but faith in yourself, faith that you can do it, faith that you have what it takes to accomplish whatever goal you set out to accomplish. So number 1 is, be guided by faith and not by fear. So that's number 1. One of the first lessons I took from this weekend of running my ultra marathon. Number 2 is differentiating between being uncomfortable and pain. I must have asked myself over 100 times during that 50 miles, 10 plus hours that I was out there, hey, are you uncomfortable? And the answer was, yes, I am. And the second follow-up question I asked myself was, are you in pain? And it was like, well, no, I'm not. And I just kept telling myself, okay, well, if you're not in pain, then you're okay. It's okay, you're uncomfortable, fine. But are you in pain? No? Okay, that was number 2. So distinguishing between being uncomfortable and being, in pain. And I wasn't in pain, I was just uncomfortable. Which brings us to number 3, which is, if you're not in pain and if you're just uncomfortable, number 3 is keep moving forward. And what I've come to realize is that anything that's worth doing, anything that puts us into an uncomfortable position, it's okay. It's usually what it takes to get to a place that we want, to achieve the goals we want. So yeah, if we're in pain, maybe we might want to reevaluate what we're out to achieve and accomplish. But if we're just uncomfortable, I think it's okay. And I actually think it's part of the process to get into where we want to get to, because it's usually those goals that we go after, those big ones, that usually put us in uncomfortable positions. And I think that's okay as long as we ask ourselves, hey, am I uncomfortable or am I in pain? And if it's being uncomfortable, I think that's okay. Not really fun. It wasn't fun being uncomfortable with my legs killing me and sore, but I wasn't in pain, so I kept going. So those are the 3 takeaways, guys, I took from my ultra marathon, and I hope you guys can apply that to your goals this year, your big ones, your small ones, all of them. And the last thing I'll mention is definitely surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support you, who encourage and motivate you. I couldn't have done this without the big-time support of Kristen, my girlfriend, a lot of you guys who reached out and offered me well wishes. Even people who have already done 50-mile races and 100-mile races who talk to me, and I kind of make sure I put myself in positions to be around these people, to have them talk to me and encourage me. So whatever your goal is, whether it's lose weight and you go, enroll yourself in Weight Watchers, or you want to start running more and you go join a running group, or you want to start writing more or you join a running group, whatever it may be, whatever your goals are, surround yourself with those people who will support, encourage, and motivate you. And I'll offer this last thing. If you are in San Diego and you need that support group, I ask you to join me at my FitCamp going on this Saturday here in San Diego at Sunset Point in Mission Beach. It's at 8 a.m. Again, I'll include more information below, but if you are in San Diego, join me this Saturday for FitCamp, where I will provide you, myself and everyone there will provide you all the encouragement, support, and motivation you need to achieve not just your health and fitness goals, but all of your goals throughout 2016. That's this week's message, guys. I hope it helps. I hope you're having a phenomenal week so far. If I can help in any way, reach out to me. It's Mike@thewellnessbucket.com. You're awesome, and until next Monday, cheers.